Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the San Francisco Giants. First
And
pitch
now,
coming your way next.
Please welcome your San Francisco Giants.
All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starting pitcher, Logan Webb.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Okay, all set to go. This is Corbin Carroll.
Right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Outside corner, there's a strike. Outside low, now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground to short, Adames. To first, 1 out in the top of the first. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
1 down, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To third, Chapman. In plenty of time to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
Batting third, first baseman, Josh Naylor.
2 down, base is empty. Josh Naylor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. High fly ball down the left field line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Outside. And that's downstairs. And the count's full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
2 outs. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one hammered way back there. Into the bleachers and gone. Home run. He sends a rocket to left. It's 2-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. That one pushed foul. Two down, nobody on. And that's outside. Swinging a foul straight back. Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play, but two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in San Francisco, and today's starting pitcher, Corbin Burnes. What do we need to know here?
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
Bottom of the first, and here is Jung-Hoo Lee.
Center fielder, Jung-Hoo.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Tosses across to first. One up, one down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Tyler Fitzgerald in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That's in for a strike. The part about Burnes' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Just missed. But you go back and look at Corbin Burnes in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. There's the strike, 95 of that one. The main adjustment that Corbin Burnes made was that he got rid of his 4-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter, sinker guy, and the 4-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance. Willie Adames stands in. And that one upstairs.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch to Adames. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Giants go in order. Giants go down quietly, and they're down 2-0. Top of the second, Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Eugenio Suarez.
Webb back to work. Swing and a miss.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Next offering is fouled back. And ball one. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and quickly one away in the second. Next to hit for Arizona, Pavin Smith. Just missed. Smith measures 6 feet 2 inches, 29 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. Kicks and deals.
Ball, that's out.
One out, base is empty. That one fouled off.
Down to 3-2.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Now a chance for Gabriel Moreno, and that's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. That's a little bit low. The shortstop takes the ball. Moreno off of first with 2 away. Fouls one off. 2-2. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. Two outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff
Carroll.
hitter, Corbin Carroll. Grounded out his first time. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. Popped up. Wade. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Diamondbacks strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at Oracle Park, Matt Chapman up to the plate now. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So here's Wade now. Foul ball there. Inside, and it's 1-1. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Nobody out. Runner at first. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
The 1-0. This to third, and it stays fair. Chapman on his way to third. Boots it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
1 out, runner at second. Bailey will hit next. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Burns, a Northern California native. He was a 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually made it to the majors. Yeah, that guy's name was Tony Gonsolin. Made it as a pitcher. Man at second. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
Right fielder,
So, Singy, a close play at first, worthy of another look with StatCast.
That was an absolute heater, and you just don't see that type of velocity coming across the diamond every day. Only the best infield arms in baseball reach 90 miles per hour, and he needed all of it to get that out. Bang, bang, play.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Up the middle. And it's through for a hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Grant McCray. Hard hit left side. They get the force. Inning over. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. We are tied 2-2. Top half of the 3rd inning. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these D-backs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Here's the 0-2. Way inside.
2 strikes.
Ripped to third. Chapman over to first in time. They get the out on Marte.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh Naylor.
And now it's Josh Naylor. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
That misses, and the count is 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. That's inside. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 3-2 now. Dives and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down. And big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
Here's Gurriel. He's already homered in this game. Gurriel gets a piece. That's a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder Jake McCarthy.
Jake McCarthy now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
That's off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That misses the zone, and it's 3-0. Eugenio Suarez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at
Now
bat.
batting, third baseman, Eugenio
First and
Suarez.
second, 2 outs. Now up next for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And the sweeper misses. Gurriel, the lead runner at second. McCarthy at first, 2 out of the inning. On the ground to third. And he can't come up with it.
He's good.
You know,
Now
2-out
batting,
errors are kind of like
designated
2-out
hitter,
walks,
Hayden
and
Smith.
sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
So bases all loaded up. Next is the designated hitter, Hayden Smith. Struck out swinging his first time. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. And that is out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Hard hit to third. They take the force out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. So they leave him loaded and can't capitalize on the error. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We are tied 2-2. As we go to the last of the third. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. That's in there. 0-1. Ball 1 there. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's in the dirt.
Yep.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Lee tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
He can live up in the
No ball,
zone
2 strikes.
all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Tied up here in the early going. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Suarez pulls that one down, and that quickly 2 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Adames now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. foul ball. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And here is Matt Chapman. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Matt Chapman.
There's a strike. Pitch misses, and 1-1.
1-1.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. They throw a pair on the board. It's 4-2.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. Here's Elliot Ramos. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Elliot Ramos.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
On the ground, just fair for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Patrick Bailey, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time up. And a curve misses outside. Field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 7-2. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Well, Oracle Park has so many cool features and qualities, but there are none better than McCovey Cove and the splash-down home runs. It's only 309 down that line, but hitting one out there in the bay is a lot harder than it looks. And you really have to get a hold of one to get it over the big brick wall in the arcade section, and he just crushed that thing.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. That's it for Corbin Burnes, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
So out of the
Arizona.
pen for the Diamondbacks,
Number
Jordan
52.
Montgomery.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. RBI single his last time up. Splits the plate. Strike one. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here in the last half of the third. Next pitch is outside. He swings and fouls one off. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To the right side. Fires over to first. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 7-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, and here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. That clips a corner. Next pitch way upstairs. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. That one missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
On the ground right side, and that's a fair ball.
Now batting,
Geraldo
Perdomo
getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Moreno on at first, nobody out. Line drive, and that's just foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one misses, and it's 1-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Carroll, batting with one down, takes a strike. Man at first, one away. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Ketel Marte. Has grounded out a couple of times. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. And a strike in there. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Runners at first and second with one gone. Top half of inning number 4. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two on, one out. Fights it off. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it remains 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So first and
Now
second
batting,
with 2
first
outs.
baseman,
Here's Josh Naylor. And first offering is fouled off. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That one misses, and the count even 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. And a sweeper misses for a ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
2 on, 2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. And downstairs. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a ground ball to first. Oh, nice play. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
And we're back. And stepping in is the speedy Grant McCray.
Number 58.
Fouled off left side.
Well, these Giants really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
That's way outside. And the count 1-2. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Next offering down in the dirt. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ball popped up. Marte makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman Tyler.
2 outs, base is empty.
Fitzgerald.
Now here is Tyler Fitzgerald.
See, there's this game that I met on my train, and I never complain, but I sure dig my game. We never kick it.
Up the middle, and that one handled, and no throw. He's into first easily.
Now batting, shortstop Willie Adames.
And up next for San Francisco, Willie Adames. 1 for 2. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back. And that one sliced foul.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one out to right. Carroll on the move. Reaches for it, but it's foul.
Two to count.
Squirts away a little bit. Here's a 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering is down low.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's Matt Chapman. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Oh, 1 now. Out to short. Perdomo. They get the force, And that is the inning. Giants leave a couple, but they're still on top 7-2. Back here in San Francisco, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gurriel measures 6 feet 4 inches, 215 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Movement in the bullpen, Tristan Beck getting ready to go. Popped up. Fitzgerald puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake McCarthy. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
There's a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering misses down and away. The Giants leading by 5, and we're at the top of the 5th. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. That'll fire up the dugout, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-3.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And there's a strike. And that's down and away. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back, and they inch closer. It's 7-4.
That fastball wasn't even in the zone, and he was still able to hit it out. Wow. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Logan Webb won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Eric
the Giants.
Miller on the pitch here.
And this is an
68.
important part of this game.
Eric!
Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
One out, base is empty. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Pavin Smith. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Moreno
Ball
in
one, no
now.
strike.
Takes ball 1 off the plate. Next pitch
2-0.
misses way outside. Tapped back up the middle. Adames the throw to first. And that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-4. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. Montgomery back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Giants putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
0-2 now. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
So now the DH spot, Elliot Ramos. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1. Ball.
Just missed. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Moreno makes the play. Out, number
Now
2.
batting, catcher Patrick Bailey.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. That one off the mark, 1-0.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
So a man aboard, and now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Just missed.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Here's a 1-1. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. And they add on. It's 9-4.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Grant McCray. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Bryce Jarvis, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Thompson also throwing. In the dirt, and a count 2-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Hit weakly on the ground. Marte. Now the throw to first on the run. In time. Got him. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's opened up now. 9-4. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Oracle Park, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Geraldo Perdomo. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And that one pulled foul. The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Carroll stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is downstairs. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Starting after the 2-0, now an appeal to third. He went around, according to Carl Dixon. And a foul ball. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I love the hustle out of the box, man. He drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one drifts inside. Carroll takes his lead at third with 1 away.
Come on, Giant!
And that's a little bit high.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Inside, just missed. On the ground to first. Fair ball. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. The throw in. And in at second with an RBI double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Smash
Taylor.
that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
One out, runner at second. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. One out and a runner at second. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Man at second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swings and misses. That K is his third of the game.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make the contact with that pitch.
Gurriel now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Well struck right field. Yastrzemski going back on this one. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. D-backs with a run-scoring double. It's now 9-5. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Joe Mantiply, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Ball 1 there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Digging in, Tyler Fitzgerald, 1 for 3. Just
that ball went out.
missed.
Let's go, Giants.
Off the
Ball.
mark there, and that's ball 2. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
There's the strike at the knees.
2-2 now.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Hey, he read it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jordan Montgomery done for the day, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Now a
Arizona.
right-handed arm out of the bullpen,
Number
Bryce
40.
Jarvis.
Well, they need
Bryce
someone to
Jarvis.
stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Man at first, nobody out. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. And that clips the inside corner. Runner at first with no outs here. Oh, he
Nope.
doesn't get
Ball
the call. 1-1. Just a slow ground ball this time.
That ball's
And foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 balls.
In the dirt. He's in there. Fitzgerald into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Two now.
We got
Upstairs.
full count.
This one in the air. Naylor gets under it. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And here is Matt Chapman. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Fitzgerald around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. Started to swing, held up.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1.
One strike.
Swings through that one for strike two.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Popped in the air, left side. Suarez under it. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Elliot Ramos.
And now, Elliot Ramos. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Giants 11 and the Diamondbacks 5.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Giants.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound,
73.
Randy Rodriguez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Leading off for Arizona.
And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Next to hit for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. Not
Counts
close
1-0.
with that one. Ball one. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Sean Jelly getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Root warming up as well. The Giants up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And another ball.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
That's too
Ball
low.
3.
And that's ball 3.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
There's a strike.
3-2.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
That ball's foul.
That one misses. And now it's even 1-1. On the ground, right side. And that's a fair ball. Two outs, runner at first. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Smith, the runner at first with two gone. And that drops in for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they do get the third out. The inning is over. One left for the Diamondbacks. They'll need better than that. Down 11-5. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
A changeup missing, and it's 3-2. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
He goes down looking.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2.
Right
he goes
fielder.
off speed, gets the out.
Mike Yastrzemski digs in now.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
Big dome?
it took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Outside, that's a ball.
He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. One down, base is empty. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Aye.
Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Draws the walk there.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And up next for the Giants, Grant McCray. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Ground ball, left side. Feeds to second, out there. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So they make short work of him there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Giants 11 and the Diamond. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball inside. And the count 1-2. And they'll do it again. Up and in, 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime
Now
you can
batting,
drive a ball into
right
the gap the
fielder,
other way, it
Corbin
feels
Carroll.
so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Back to the top of the order. Corbin Carroll will hit next. Ball one, no strikes.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And the 1-0. And another ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. McRae hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
A little bit high, maybe. And that's ball one. Perdomo, the runner at second with one away. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Next to hit, Josh Naylor. That one missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Check swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. And yes, he offered at it. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. In the dirt, but kept close. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Giants 11 and the Diamondbacks 5.
Now pitching for
Back
Arizona.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
81.
bottom of the 8th. Ryan Thompson.
Ryan Thompson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type
Leading
of
off
appearance the
with the
same way you
Giants.
would for one in a close
Center
game.
fielder,
So back to the top of the order. Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate. 1 for 4 with a double. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Thompson, in his 4th year, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. And there's a ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Second baseman, Tyler
Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
See, there's this dame that I met on my train, and I never complain, but I sure dig my game. We never kick it, it's just that whenever we...
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Naylor gets under it. 2 away now.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
2 down, bases empty. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. That one close, ruled a ball. 1-0. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Joe Mantiply, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
That clips the corner. And Adames swings through that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Fought off foul. Late on that fastball.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top.
3.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They're up big, however. It's 11-5.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Giants.
It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new
Number
pitcher on the
64.
mound, Sean Shelley.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Gurriel at the plate now. That's ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And now 1 and 2. And that one missing low. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
So up next,
Center
Jake
fielder,
McCarthy.
Jake McCarthy.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. That one missing inside. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Tristan Beck getting loose out there. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's
Ball,
outside.
that pitch is out.
And the count is 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch is downstairs. Struck him out looking. And Arizona with just one out left. So 2 down now. And here is Eugenio Suarez. First pitch misses. Just missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2-1.
Inside, ball 3.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And he'll be safe at first.
Now batting, designated hitter, Pavin Smith.
So a man at first. And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Pavin Smith. Called strike right there.
0-1.
Suarez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants slug their way to a win in this one.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
11-5, your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.